Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey everyone, welcome to Detroit Lions on the Prowl. It's Friday, baby, and I can't do it as well as Kurt, but hey, we're ready to talk some football. So Jim, who you got?
We got a lot of people on the show today. First and foremost, also on the new Lions Nation Unite is Dose of Dion. What's up, Dose of Dion 2.0?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for having me again. Excited to be here.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you, bro. And from across the pond, we have Anthony from Roar of the Lions UK, and also the YouTube channel. If you haven't checked it out, please do. What's up, Anthony?
Hey, thanks for having me on again. It's a good day whenever I'm on here, and I just want to say a big congratulations to yourselves on getting on the new app. Absolutely deserved. Great show this is, so well done for that.
Thank you much. Thank you much. And from We Are Lions Nation, we have a few people from there. I think we got the whole crew. But first, I'm going to bring in the Soul Man, Andy Souls. What's up, man?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me on. Yeah, I want to say a huge shout out to you guys as well for your new adventure. Wish you guys all the best of luck. Real happy to be here. Let's go, Lions Nation. Let's do this.
Let's do this. I'm going to bring in the second member of the team over there, and that is Logan, the stat man. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me on, and huge shout out to you and all your success you've had so far.
Appreciate it, man. And we've got another guy, and you would know him as PC Payload. What's up, man?
What's up, people? First of all, thanks a lot for having me. I've been following most of you guys for a while. Dion, I think I found you first years ago, man. I called into your show like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, man. Congratulations, man. Congratulations on you guys getting that hook up. And I'm so glad that I could jump on the bandwagon when you guys got big. So I was just kind of waiting until you hit that mark. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to get out now.
I love it. The third man of We Are Lions Nation. I hope I get that right because I screwed things up. Here we got Smoking Jeremy. How you doing, man?
What's up, everybody? Make sure you follow us too, but these guys are great. Congratulations on getting on the Lions Nation Unite app.
Thank you very much. And part of our team today is LL Cool Torrance of Lions on the Prowl. How are you doing today?
What's up?
You were muted Friday, or something. Everybody. There we go.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Is it delay?
Yeah, no, you're all right.
Okay.
All right, and last but not least, we will have Kurt coming on. I'm going to have to pop people in and out, so it's going to be really difficult today. Last but not least, Luke G. What's up, man?
Listen, you ain't got to do too much popping in and out. I just wanted to come on and congratulate, the Lions on the Prowl for growing. I love seeing people have success and when they are getting recognized for being great at what they do. But I got to do the introduction like we would do it as this is a football game. Luke G. Field Review, yes. YouTube personality from the University of Detroit. Feel me? That's how we're going to do it from here on out.
From the University of Hard Knocks? No, I'm just kidding.
That's right. Everybody got to do it like that when they introduce.
You know what? I'd love to do that. I got to get where everybody went to college, Got to get your stats, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get right to the questions. And I've got questions for the panels. I'm doing well today. Here we go. Try to pop that up. Trying to see. I'm having a hard time seeing the thing. Okay. What are the keys to the victory against the Packers? I'm going to go to let me go to Luke G first.
I think the answer to me is simple. Put the best players on the freaking field. I'm sick of this Alex Anzalone thing. I only needed one game to walk away from him. And it's almost like you met the girl of your dreams, but her breath stinks. That's how I feel about Alex Anzalone. He got to go. We need to go ahead and put Derek Burns at the starting role. So if you want to see us win and you're doing all this blitzing, put people in who can blitz correctly.
Amen. I'm going to have to pop you out real quick, Luke. Just real quick, and I got to see you because I'm trying to get everybody in, but I don't think we can get any more people in. I think I got this messed up. So anyway, let's go. I can't. What the heck? That is not good. Okay. I guess I can't do that. So kind of messed up for today. All right. What do you think the keys to victory are this week, Anthony, from over the pond there?
Well, I think we were given a pretty good blueprint by the Saints this weekend. Just gone, you've got to curb that run game in. Aaron Jones less than 10 yards, had no effect on the game whatsoever, and then just be good enough in coverage to stop them scoring. And then on your side, we've just got to be able to put up enough points on our side to be able to do that. So, it's stopping the run again is vital. Just put some pressure on them. The longer we're in this game, the more pressure is going to be on them because they're under a lot of pressure now.
Yeah, I understand that completely. That's a good point. Hold on. Val, can you take over for a minute?
Okay. So who hasn't answered the question yet?
Joseph Dion hasn't.
Oh, okay. Okay, Joseph Dion. What do you think the keys to the Packers for the Lions winning the Packers game?
I don't see him
here anymore. Yeah.
Don't say
I don't
here.
see him in here anymore either.
What? Oh, there he is. He's back.
Yay.
There you go.
My bad. I was helping myself out. That way you could put Kurt in if you guys need to. I could just.
Yeah, the thing is, though, I got to have somebody go completely out because it's full.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
No,
Okay.
no, take me out. Pop me the person out every single time.
Yeah, but I have to take you out
have
of
to leave the whole
stream.
thing.
Oh, I got you. No problem.
All right. Thanks, Luke. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. All right. Well, okay.
Sorry
what
about
was the
that,
question?
folks.
No, you're
We're
good.
having some technical difficulties right now.
Keys to the
Yeah, bear
game,
with
Mahomes,
us, guys.
Virginia.
Appreciate it. All right. Keys to the game. I'm gonna be boring. Keys to the game, as always, man. Stay ahead of the chains offensively. I love it. Keep that run game rolling. If we can keep it going throughout the whole game, or they can't take it away from us, because I think that's one of our strongest assets as a team. So I think we need to use that. And if we get it taken away from us like it did in San Fran, because you get down by 28 points, that's a big problem. So definitely stay ahead of the chains.
Yeah, definitely. Stay on time, right? Stay on time. Stay on schedule. Absolutely. Look at the Prowl Nation people there, and it's like FTP. I know what that stands for, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I hate the Green Bay Packers right there.
All right. Next up to answer this question, and we'll give the question to Logan. What do you think, man?
I think the keys on defense is going to be pressuring Aaron Rodgers, shaking him up, hitting him often. Even if you don't get the sack, you got to get the hits on him. It's going to throw him off of his game. You've seen it against the Saints. And with Bakhtiari being out of there, I mean, they should have open holes there to run the blitzes. And then on offense, receivers need to get open. These young receivers get a chance to catch the ball and catch the ball first and foremost. We had too many drops in the last game. And control the time of possession. We got to run the ball. We got two guys that can run the ball effectively, not only in the pass game, but right down the middle with Jamal Williams. He's going to want revenge on Green Bay, and I think he's going to have a big game. So,
yeah, I agree with that. That's a great assessment, too. And if you haven't checked them out, it's We Are Lions Nation. They have their own lives that they do, and they've got a really good show. Smoking Jeremy and Andy Souls is on that program as well. You're going to want to check that out. Who has not answered this question because I've been a little distracted with – we can only have 10 people in the chat, so that's why we had to go and do all this crazy stuff. So, Andy, you haven't answered yet? And Andy Souls, the Soul Man?
Yeah, I mean, Logan pretty much hit exactly what I was going to say. I think you got to stop. You got to contain Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams' connection. If you can slow that down, you got a good chance, and you do that by pressuring Aaron Rodgers and putting him on the ground. And then I also like getting our wide receivers more involved. I want to see less drops from them, but more involvement. Didn't see enough of that last week, so I think if we can do those two things, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, we got to stop the dropsies for sure. We really, really do. So, Kurt is usually the host of the show, but Kurt was running just a little late today. But I'm going to turn those reins over to you. We have the first question. Okay. Let's see if everybody's answered it, and then we'll move on like we usually do.
Okay, all right.
Jeremy B.
Smoking Jeremy, my man, between puffs. Go ahead, do your thing.
All right. I'm going to say from the first game, it's the tale of two halves. We need that running game to combine with the passing game of last week in the second half. If we have that type of production out of Goff and the three receivers that actually caught all preseason and are in game shape, Cephas, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Khalif Raymond, we should have a successful offense. Defensively, yes, contain Aaron Jones and hit Aaron Rodgers often.
Hey, in the chat, we got a question for Kurt. And so would you move Decker to the right tackle if you had the call?
If I had the call, I've answered this question a few times. Absolutely not.
Nope.
Not moving him.
Nope.
I agree with
that.
I agree with
the guy's
that
a
too.
Pro Bowl left tackle. You don't move him for a rookie. Not going to happen.
Yeah, if Luke can hear me, he can come
understand.
back too, because we got one more spot. Luke, if you can hear me, you can come back in.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the premise. Oh, yes, he played good, and the rookie, he did his thing. And yeah, I get it that Penei Sewell played well, and he should be holding that left side down until Taylor Decker gets back. But you don't replace all Pro Bowl left tackle with a rookie. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's not good, but how he played was no better than Taylor Decker plays.
Well,
and you don't give that spot up to him. Now, if it's down the line and you looking at if he was on his way out, Decker just signed an extension. Where's he going? He's not going anywhere.
Right. Tornado says, I'm so proud of you on all your new adventure. You've earned it. Thank you very much. Andy, did you want to say something here?
Yeah, just on that question, I've actually seen people posting on social media about trading Taylor Decker to keep Sewell in his spot. And I think that's absolutely ridiculous that anybody would even think that thought in their head. So I wanted to say, get that out here.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody has some echo in the background, whoever it is. I don't know who it is.
Turn your volume down just a little bit. That's what the reverb is. The volume's up just a little bit too high. That's what's causing that reverb. All right. Hey, let you know what? I haven't said hello to everyone. Hello, everyone on the panel. Queen of the Prof. My man, the Queen's doggone Majesty's secret weapon over there in England. Anthony, how you doing, my man? You know what I'm saying? He's 009 today. He's not wearing 7. All right. And everyone on the panel, my fellas over that We at Lions Nation podcast. So good to see you guys. Logan, Andrew, the Soul Man, Smoking Jeremy. How you doing, my dude?
And that's PC Payload there. Wave to Kurt.
That's the artist who formerly known as PC. Man,
the
PC,
artist
my
formerly
guy.
known as PC Payload.
Payload. That's my guy right there. Luke.
What's up, Kurt?
Yeah, I just realized.
What's that?
We really got a 5-on-5 going here. So
yeah. Who team? You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Y'all over there.
Yeah,
and we got us 5 over here. We're gonna see who get the best answers and let the crowd decide.
Yeah,
we here.
I like that.
And then we got the man, the host with the most, my man Jim Bordeaux, holding it down, Big Frenchie. Go over there and check everyone out on Lions Nation Unite, new platform. Shout out to my man Herman Moore for holding it down for us.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I got to introduce last but not least. You know what I'm saying? Talented. You know what I'm saying? The guy does a great job, the youngest man of the panel, and he's the ladies' pet, the men's regret. You don't see nothing yet. My man. Joseph Dion is in the building. What's going on, people? Mahomes Jr., how we hold it down. Okay, now my key to the victories for Green Bay is light Lambeau on fire. Go out there and just play your hardest. Of course, you got to limit Aaron Rodgers. We have to knock, and it's going to be hard to do. You have to knock Devontae Adams off his route. It's so hard to do because he has such a good move at the line of scrimmage just to get him off of his route. Get that timing off. Along with pressuring Aaron Rodgers, you have to knock Devontae Adams off his route to get him timing off with Aaron Rodgers. And once you do that, you can have a chance at least to win. Okay. And as Jeremy gives somebody their order, we'll go ahead to the next question.
let's shout out the chat real quick. Sage Roberts asks, is Levi Onwuzurike back? All signs point to him playing.
Yes. Yes,
there was another question in here too. Oh, this one is for you, Val. Val, do you think your Bears have a chance again in the NFC North if Fields don't play?
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
that's a no. Okay,
Absolutely not.
absolutely freaking not. Sage, Robert Sage was on the practice squad, so Robert's,
But
sorry
now
that
I'm
you
gone.
got cut. Yeah, it'll be all right. All right, so here's my question. This question, it was posed to me earlier, and I want to see what people have to say. Okay, I'm definitely gonna ask this to Val first because this is the lady on the panel. Who would you like to see slap the man bun off Aaron Rodgers on Monday Night Football? Who you want to just slap the crap out of that? Get
You
that
know what?
man bun out of here.
I honestly do not give a rat's behind who it is. It could be the water boy for all I care. Slap the living daylights, knock him right directly into the locker room, send him on the ambulance on the way out the door. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, bye, Felicia. Okay, my man across the seas. I got to go to my man Anthony. Who would you like to see slap that man bun off of Aaron Rodgers on Monday Night Football?
Every single pass rusher on our team. I want all of them to get a sack on him, put him on his ass, get him upset again, and get him sat on the sidelines with a quarter to go.
There you go. And with Bakhtiari out, there's a possible chance that we can do that. My man is the soul man. My man Andy, what's up, brother? Who would you like to see slap that man bun right off of Aaron Rodgers' pretty little head?
Well, first, I think his mama needs to come down there and slap that man bun off his head for wearing it in the first place. But I gotta agree here with my man next to me here. I think anybody on that defense gets the opportunity to go ahead and slap that man bun off his head.
Okay,
that's not even a real man bun, by the way. I
was gonna say that thing is velcroed on, man.
Ferg Lines 5 says I'd like to see Derek Barnes hit him full speed. Woo, and blow up that screen in preseason. You know what though? I would like to see that as well. Derek Barnes would be a good candidate.
This is hilarious. Detroit fan man says let Rory slap the S out of him. That way there's a plausible deniability about who done it.
Who done it because you can't. Okay. All right. So the young gun himself, Mr. Dose of Dion 2.0. Who would you like to see smack? I mean, just smack it down and knock that man bun right off that dude's head.
I love this. This is a great question, man. Anybody, literally anybody. But this gave me Sue vibes. As soon as I read this question, I just miss him sacking him to give him the whole discount double check. I would love to see someone do that, please.
Oh, that would be great.
Big Neil, give me one of those, please.
What about the guy from the Saints who gave him the discount double nut shot?
Oh man,
yes.
Okay. Look at Jeremy. Who you got? Who's gonna smack at that land bun right off that head of his?
I want everybody in the front seven to knock that stupid thing off his head. You ever notice what a man bun looks like? It looks like the top of a trash bag when it's tied off.
Hello, Jimbo G.
What up, Jimbo? The Flintstone himself.
I'd like to have a swing at him, Brian Stover says.
All right, my man PC Payload, or the artistry formerly known as PC Payload. My guy, who you got? Who you want to see just haul off and just take that thing right off his head?
I'm gonna paint you a picture. I got the Acquire brothers coming in from the sides. Aaron Rodgers doesn't see. I can't swear. I'm sure I gotta be gentle. Okay,
matter.
He don't see shit, and they're coming in from the sides, and they smack him, and that bun just pops straight up off his head. That's what I want to see.
That's a 12 sandwich.
There
just
you go.
Ketchup and mustard just spraying both directions. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Ketchup and mustard. I'm gonna lead this one to.
Sorry, Luke. There's ketchup involved, man. I apologize.
All right, Logan, my man. Who you want to see smack that man but off that dude's crop top? You know what I'm saying? This.
I'd like to see anybody do it, but honestly, I'd like to see Derek Barnes do it and give him that welcome to the NFL moment. You know what I mean? Just knock his helmet right off his head, and then it's just like, all right, Derek Barnes, starter from here on out.
Maniac Sports said he want to do it himself. All right, my man.
Don Kapler went and said, "Let the cheerleaders do it."
Cheerleaders. Oh wow, man! They ain't gonna be there. They gonna be there for it, man. Okay, my man Luke G. What you got, man? Who you want to see to smack that man bun off of Aaron Rodgers?
I'm just shocked that all of y'all don't like the Love Guru hairstyle he's rocking. I think it's awesome that he's rocking that whole look. I mean, seriously. Mike Myers put it off in a great movie, and he's doing the same thing, and y'all don't like it. Nobody smacks it off. Leave it there. I feel like when he has it on, he has that all-around look of somebody who worked at Subway and probably don't know how to make a simple sandwich. So leave it there.
He's like the guy that slept on your couch for the last month, you know? That's
right. Yeah, just leave it on. You know, if he's feeling good about the man bun, let him ride.
Let's get it right. He looks like a bad extra from Breaking Bad.
Listen, he looks like the guy. He looks like the guy that show up with a DoorDash order and tell you that you owe him a tip, but all he did was went down the street. You be like, no, what is wrong with
you? And he ate your fries.
Wow.
Yeah, old time. Hey, took a few sips.
We got to get to old timer. Old timer Dave. Hey, old timer, he reached out to your boy. I want to talk to
my
you, but
gosh, he's so funny.
He says I wanted to, and he is my quarterback. Wow.
I told y'all he was not happy with him. He was not happy with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Mr. Willis says Mike from State Farm. All right, Jim, what you got, man? Who you want to see smack that pretty little man off of Aaron Rodgers?
Oh my God,
Jim.
Oh, me. I'm sorry. I'm busy with the chat and stuff. For me, honestly, it's iffy. I want him to spear that little bastard and tear it right off.
Okay. Okay. You know who I want to see? The guy from the secondary that had the sack last week. I want to see Tracy Walker. And it's payback from that bull crap roughing the passer penalty they had in last year's game where they gave him that crazy crap. Oh, he drove him into the ground. No, he didn't. He just sacked him. I want revenge for that. I just go in and just clean his clock. I want when Aaron Rodgers gets up, he's wearing 21 and Tracy Walker's wearing 12. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Just tear him up. You know what I'm saying? All right, Cap Ice Coast says I actually agree with Luke. If it's the new look that has him playing so crappy, let him keep it. You know
let
what?
him keep it.
I hope so.
Let him keep it.
I wanted to be what's that? Love came in. It was so bad last week. The love came in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll take that again this week. You know,
exactly. He got that. I work at Starbucks. Is there Marianne looking for her frappe, whatever they call these coffees these days? Let him keep it. As long as he's playing like that, he can keep that look. I don't care.
He look like he walking around with a hacky sack in his back pocket. That's what I'm talking about. That's
I'm telling you, let him have.
That's kind of look he has. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna break out a game of hacky sack at any given second.
Oh my God!
So, hey, if you like this content, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, be a part of Proud Nation. The March to 10,000 is on, and get on the bus, Gus. Get on that train, Rain. And go ahead and join us right here on Detroit Lions on the Proud. Detroit Fan Man says, at Luke, are we pushing the DBC here?
You know what? So the DBC, do you know what that is?
No.
No.
So I asked for Pride Nation to give me a name for our offensive line. We know that they have the Great Wall of Dallas and a host of other ones. And so they came up with the Detroit Block Club. And I was like, I like that. They came up with that. They had the Blue Line. That was another one. They had Motor City Maulers. I was like, I don't know if I like that. I felt like that was a little too cheesy, but we need a name for our offensive line. So I'm trying to get the people to give us a name. I'm gonna put a poll up later on so we can come up with a name for it.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, you know, it's all good. Hey, and if you haven't done so already, go over and check out Lions Nations Unite. I'm telling you, the app is fire. All of your content creators for the Detroit Lions are right there in one app. You got, Detroit Lions on the Prowl, Dose of Dion, and so many others in that app. So go over and check it out. It's amazing over there. My man, it's if you don't know who he is, he says Blue Meanies, and that's my man LL Coutons right there, Wayne, and he says the Blue Meanies. I don't know about that one, but hey, yeah, okay. Let's go on to the next question.
I'm having problems, guys.
Okay.
So I can't.
I got one more from Big West here. He says, if Rory bites his kneecap, PETA will protect him.
PETA will not PETA.
I'm gonna take myself out. Sorry.
You good?
Okay. All right. So So my question for hold on. I'll ask the next question because just because I have that right here for you right here. So do you think Aaron Rodgers' skills has diminished? Wow, that's a pretty big question right there. Has he taken a step back? So we'll go to my man Luke G first. You think he's taking a step back?
No, I mean, listen. Let's be honest. He's petty. He does this from time to time when he wants to send a message. He'll give you a performance that he know he can he can throw some games away, so it doesn't matter. But I think what you're seeing here is just he went against a team who took away his option of having a run game and his option of going to that receiver, and then they basically made him go through other progressions that he wasn't necessarily having to go through. So no, I don't think his skills diminish at all. I think he's being petty, and the Saints figured him out. They got our coach.
Okay. Next up, you know who he is, the young fella himself, my man, Mahomes Jr. What you got? Do you think he's taking a step back?
Does Mahomes have a son? Is that why I'm Junior? I'm not.
No, because he actually has a little brother, so that's why I call you Junior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that though. Okay, I'm with Luke. I don't think his skills diminished, man. Even in the last game, his stats don't look good, but it was just a weird game. Like the pick that he threw near the end zone, I felt like the Saints, they got set up great field position. He is a dude that I hope where it's just an ugly situation in the locker room, things fall apart. That would be beautiful. I could see that happening, and I would love that. But in skill wise, yeah, he's getting older, but he can still play, I think. So you always got to be prepared for that dude.
Cool. All right, Jimbo G with the super chat. He says, "Valerie, knock it off." I don't know what that means.
Valerie will knock it off gratefully. Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. Salute Cap Ice Cold, Ferg Lions 509. Big Ferg. Salute to the panel. Salute. And that went right past me. Okay. Salute to the panel. I'll get blocked again.
Oh,
okay,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Actually,
I'm having a hell of a time. I'm letting you know.
Actually, Patrick Mahomes is named after his dad. People don't really realize that.
He's actually
named after his dad.
Okay.
So he is technically a junior. So, but he doesn't go by that. He goes because his they call his dad Pat. That's why his mom gets so upset when people call him Pat Mahomes, and he's like, no, he's Patrick. His dad is Pat.
Right.
So, all right. So, the skills has diminished. So, has the skills diminished, my man Jeremy? You think he's taking a step back?
No, I think he's kind of doing it on purpose to send the message to management. He's Aaron Rodgers upset and throwing things across the counter.
Okay. He is Aaron Rodgers. Okay. He is stealing people's mail. Okay. All right. PC Payload. If you ever seen that video, go out there and check it out. It's on TikTok. Some Karen stole somebody's mail. All right. PC Payload. You think he's taking a step back, or is he just, like you're saying, he's just screwing the pooch just to send a message?
Yeah, I think the Saints defense is just a really damn good, they're just a good squad. And, he had to shake off the rust just like everybody else. So I disagree with Jeremy in the sense that he's faking it. I don't think that anybody's going to do that to themselves. I don't think he's going to do that to his legacy. But I do think that we have to be on our game on Monday because he's mad as hell and he ain't going to take it anymore. So I really think we got to be on our game in every facet.
Wow. It says, looked like Frank Gallagher off of Shameless. Ooh, wow. Okay. I've never watched that show, but okay. But, I feel it. All right. The blue line is great. Not too good about that blue line. All right. So, my man, Logan, has he taken a step back, or was he just like sending a message to the management like the other people on the panel have said?
I think he's sending a message. Honestly, I also think he's just setting up the Lions just to destroy us on Monday night. I swear he likes to do it. He likes to get our hopes up.
He's
right before they play us. And it's like, we might have a chance. And then it's like, nope.
He is the boogeyman in green and gold. So I will say this, that he is our boogeyman.
I don't think he are a boogeyman. I don't. I think the Lions have always played into the Packers' strength, the same way they've played into the Bears' strength and the Vikings' strength. They just was a one-dimensional team that passed and passed some more, then passed again, then passed some more. And now they can run the ball. And if you just find a way to add the pass game with getting it down the field, I think you'll be just fine. I don't think he's the boogeyman. He's not invincible. Jameis Winston just beat him. right? Y'all like to point out that Jameis Winston is beating. I think the Lions has a really good chance of winning this game, and I think they do win it because they can run the ball, and I don't think the Packers can stop the run.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, my
point.
man.
Yep.
Mr. Soul Man himself, and Big Andy up there. What you got? Do you think his skills has diminished?
The only thing I could think here is just you just have to question his mentality just from the beginning of the off season to now. Is he mentally all there? Does he really care that much? But he's talked about he thought about being traded to a couple teams. So I just wonder if I don't think his skills have diminished at all. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers regardless, but is he mentally all there and really ready for this season is what I want to question.
Right. Okay. I got to take it across the pond. My man, Mr. Anthony, let me know. Say what's that guy? Look like Jason Statham Jr. That's him right there. He kind of looks like Jason Statham right there. Got that head, that beard. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me know. Do you think the skills have diminished?
No, I think his skills aren't diminishing, but I think his passion for the Packers may be diminishing. And I think that's the thing we may be seeing here. This is a front office who've consistently pissed him off over the years, trading away his favorite players, taking the game away from him in the NFC Championship game last year, not showing that trust in him. I think it's his passion for them that's dying, not his skills.
But do you think he thinks he's good enough where he can do that and just go play wherever he wants if it doesn't work out with the Packers?
I think so.
I think his ego's that big.
So. Yeah,
I think it
is.
is.
Huge. Man, his ego is freaking tremendous. Yeah, his ego is that big, man. He's got the Mount Rushmore of egos. Yeah, his ego is huge. He won't even talk to his parents, so man, that guy. All right, he doesn't talk to his family, so the Packers don't have a chance in hell. All right, Val, do you think his skills has diminished, or he's just pretty much laying down because he doesn't like what's going on with the Packers?
I do. Like everyone said, his ego is way too big. I honestly don't think that he's going to try to, even if he wanted to try to screw over the Packers by not playing as well. He's not going to do anything to tarnish his legacy. So I don't see that as a factor. I know that, I honestly believe that last week, the performance last week was karma for him being a crybaby bitch the entire summer. So let that be that. But look at what happens with him historically. If you piss him off and he gets humiliated, watch out for the team next week. They're going to get smoked. And unfortunately, it's the Lions this week.
All right. We have a super chat. John Kapler says the black and blue boys for the offensive line. I saw the assembly line, with our automotive background.
I saw one that said Motown Maulers. I loved that one.
Okay. Motown Maulers.
See, we gonna get a name. Listen, I'm working on it. I'm working on getting us a name. They got to step up. Then we talk about a name for them. But right now, the offensive line needs a name.
Maulers, I like.
Okay. Really all right, Jim, what you got, man? Is he taking a step back, or is he doing this to kind of prove a point?
He's taking a step back from Green Bay. I think he's trying to get that whole regime fired. Let's see if it works. I don't know. I don't think he's taking a step back, though. I think he's going to come back with a vengeance on Monday night, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now, one thing I will say that they're having some personnel issues up there in Green Bay, and they did not get significantly better in the offseason. So, it may be a combination of things. So I don't think it's Aaron Rodgers taking a step, but they do have some problems on their offensive line. Mm-hmm. And, they didn't get tremendously better in the offseason. They got a receiver in the draft, and they brought back very aging wide receiver that they used to be there for a long time. So he's not like he's coming in and he still has that same skill set that he was when he was a younger wide receiver in Green Bay. So, Randall Cobb he's not the Randall Cobb that was there when he was torching us. That's a different Randall Cobb. That's not the same guy. Just because he still wears the same number doesn't mean he's the same dude he was before. So that's my answer to that question. You know what I'm saying? Do I think that his skills are really diminished? I really don't think so, but I think they're having some issues on that squad. That roster is not the same roster that it was last year. So
absolutely.
But I will say this: whatever we call them, the assembly line or the Motor City Maulers or whatever we call them, those Smith boys are coming to play on Monday night. So we got to be careful of those guys. Those Smith brothers do not play. I mean, they're not really brothers, but they don't play. They don't play at all. So, all right. So Tristan Williams says he's just excited for Monday Night Football. You and me both, brother. All right. Even if Rodgers plays out of his mind, he's kind of limited with a weak wide receiver core, except for that damn Devontae out of that. Just like Clamp Devontae, we can fight. Watch out, Lazard. Do bully this secondary last year. He absolutely did. But we don't have that, our secondary has a different mentality this year. So, we get Aubrey Pleasant to fire them up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what the skill set is because they're a bunch of young guys, but I bet they can get to motivate them to play better, at least against the Packers. I hope so. You know what I'm saying? So he's a good motivator. Definitely. Tornado says, this is an awesome show. Like all the talent. Great job. We appreciate you. Hey, just if you appreciate us, like the channel, like the video, subscribe, get comment. All of these things helps us with this YouTube algorithm and gets us in front of gets content more, in front of more Lions fans just like yourself. And go over and check out Lions Nation Unite from the mind of Herman Moore. That's a great site over there. I have fun. Go over there and post some things. Post some pictures over there of my grandkids, with some Lions gear. I post a video. So go over there and check it out. Those are Dion's over there. Everything King's over there. We are, I see you guys over there. We are Lions Nations podcast. You guys are over there as well. So go over there and check it out. It's some good stuff. All your Lions content you want right there in one simple app. He says, what do you think Jamal's star line will be versus his former team?
Yeah. Stat line.
Stat line. Okay. Yeah, there's a stat line.
I'm
Okay.
going for about 75 yards rushing, about 50 yards receiving.
So 125, about 125 yards total yards from scrimmage. I'll take that. What do you think, Dose Dion?
I like it. I'd move the pass. I'd move the receiving yards up a little bit for me, but I like the rush yards.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So next question we have for the panel is, what players need to step up in this game? Okay, I'm gonna take it first. What players need to step up this game? It needs to be our middle, our inside linebackers, Anzalone, or Jamie Collins. They didn't have a very good game last game, so we need those guys to definitely step up. Either step up or step out and get on the bench and bring in Derek Barnes. What do you got? What do you got, Jim?
For players that need to step up, I think it's the people whoever's replacing Okuda. AJ Parker needs to step up. Afatu Melanfamu needs to step up. The people that are our secondary was just crap last game. I didn't, they weren't playing very, especially the first three quarters. We need them to step up, and we need to get some pressure on Aaron Rodgers over there too.
Definitely.
We can get him moving out of the pocket. His legs ain't like they used to be, so I think we can handle him.
Okay, Luke G. What players need to step up in this game?
Jared Goff. I can't do this 25 passes, 5 yards or less. You need to step it up. You got a reason to be here. You got an offensive line in front of you. Stafford would have killed and then died, then killed again to get an offensive line in the run game, and you have it. And you need to do better than just deaking and dunking behind the line of scrimmage. You got to push the ball down the field. Otherwise, they're going to just treat you like another one-dimensional team, or they're a run team. They can't pass it. So Jared Goff had to step it up for me.
Now let me ask you this. Was that Jared Goff or was it the play calling?
It was Jared Goff. This is what I believe Jared Goff was doing. Jared Goff was trying to play safe. And then the reason I say that, because there was other players where I'm looking at it in real time, saying to myself, the guy's open. And he took the safer pass every single time. That was on him. That was not the play call. In fact, most of the same play that they called worked in the second half, and he pushed the ball down the field. They didn't change too much in that regard. So it was just him being safe, because I'm pretty sure he heard all the rumors. Man, you come here and play bad, these fans will destroy you. And he decided, well, I'm going to play safe and keep it clean, and look what happened. It was. Okay. I think it was 100% him.
Somebody said Jared way off golf. Okay.
That was Brian Smith. Who said that? And Dan Spano said, I said the Motown Maulers yesterday. LOL.
Okay.
He did.
All right. All right, so, my man Andy, what you got, man? Who needs to step up in this game versus the Packers?
Well, I am right on board with the whole Jared Goff thing needs to step up. I thought the last game he was throwing like it was just said. I don't think he was opening up like he should have been. I thought he should have thrown some deeper balls. Just let it go. See, get out there and show us what you can do. And I don't think we even seen anything of what he could do. Maybe a little bit at the end of the last game. Maybe we see that Jared Goff times 100. And, I really think Jared Goff needs to step up this week against Green Bay if we have any chance.
I mean, he's capable of doing it. We saw him go toe-to-toe with Mahomes and really win the game. He can toss that rock down the field. So, I agree with you on that one. He does need to step it up.
And then the other one I had was just the secondary as well. I think they're going to be put to a big test this Monday, and hopefully they'll be able to step up and, get the job done for us.
Okay, definitely. All right, my man. The young fella Dose, Dion. What you got, my man? Who needs to step up in this game?
I love the Goff stuff. And I think in the second half, man, I think we saw he was forced to kind of break out of a shell, and he had to push the ball down the field. And you saw that he can do it. When the defense knows you're passing and you can move the ball like that, the guy has the talent to do it. So to me, it was a comfortability thing, and I hope he brings it into next week. But I'm going to point to Amani, man. I mean, you're missing Okuda. That's a tough loss. For sure. We have a lot of young dudes out there, but I was not at all impressed with Amani last week. I thought he was getting killed multiple times. And man coverage, zone coverage, whatever kind of coverage it was, didn't look like he was covering anybody. So Amani's the dude I'm looking for because he's going to need to be the guy for the cornerback room.
Absolutely. Okay. All right, my guy across the pond. What you got, my man? Who needs to step up in this game?
So I'm looking for Levi to come and step up in this one. I think, we need to disrupt that running game. We need to get at Aaron Rodgers. He's going to be lining up against the right-hand side of that line, Royce Newman and Billy Turner. That's not a good right-hand side of the offensive line. He's a disruptor. He's going to have a lot of success against them, I feel. And if he steps up and really takes the mantle there, then they're going to struggle offensively. So, this is what we brought him in for, to be a disruptor. He's not going to have a better chance than against these two.
Okay, definitely. All right, we'll go to my man Logan. Who needs to step it up in this game versus the Green Bay Packers?
I think it's our front seven. Our front seven needs to step it up, get pressure on Rodgers all day long, and help out our young secondary. I think that helps secondaries out a lot, especially the younger guys. If you can get pressure on the quarterback, even hit him, like I said earlier, even if you can't get the sack, hit him, make him know that you're there. He'll start rushing his throws and throw his game off a little bit, and that's what we need.
Okay. All right. We'll go to the queen of the prowl herself, Miss Valerie Bordeaux, the other Frenchman out there in the Western Michigan. What do you got? Who needs to step it up against the Packers?
Well, I want to say, my boy, if he needs to step it up, take over, Okuda's job and, lay the spear down on somebody. But I'm also going to say the entire damn defensive line needs to step up. They can't be doing the shit they were doing last week. So, they have to step up and kill Rodgers.
Okay.
You know what? I feel bad. I feel bad, man. I feel bad for whoever plays well in that spot for Okuda. That's going to Okuda need to pray that they suck, because if they played well against the same team that he came out with and got torched, he's done. I feel bad for him. I feel really bad for him.
I think Luke, I think something you said a long time ago is going to come true. He's going to come back with a
I see it. It's already. Listen, it's already in the stars.
Yep, it's in the stars. Yes, definitely. All right, the artist formerly known as PC Payload. Okay, my guy, what you got? Who needs to step it up versus the Packers?
Yeah, you guys pretty much touched all the bases on that. I would just say that, our defense, as far as the secondary, is got to be one of the worst secondaries in this league, if not the worst, from what I've seen. And with Okuda gone, if he's got a big task, Rodgers made a huge point of making sure Devontae Smith was his guy, and whoever's got to cover him, whether it's man or zone, Rodgers is gonna go to him all day. And so when it comes to who can step it up, I mean, the whole team needs to step it up, be honest. But if I had to pick one group, it's got to be the secondary, and it's a tall task, because they're young and they're new and they're they're real rusty around the edges. A lot of these guys are young, so we'll see. but you can't expect them to cover for 7-8 seconds. We got to get to them. So, the whole defense needs to step it up. Our linebackers, we need to have the right personnel in there. Like Luke G said, like I can't count the amount of comments I've made on all your videos talking about, this defensive line stepping it up, and Jamie Collins and Anzalone should not, in my opinion, shouldn't even be out on that field. You got to put Barnes in there. You got to put Barnes, maybe Pittman. You got to get these guys in there. They made a big point of saying, the coaching staff's made a big point of saying, hey, we're not afraid to play young players. Well, then show us. Put them in the game. Barnes, every time he's in there, makes a play. So put him in. That's my roundabout way of saying the defense, the entire defense needs to step it up.
Okay, definitely. Now he's back from a cigarette break. My man's Jeremy. He had a smoke break for a smoke break, so now he's back. What you got, my man? who needs to step it up versus the Packers, my guy?
It's a combination effort. It has to be that entire defense. The D-line didn't quite get the job done in the beginning of the half versus the 49ers. Then the linebackers, of course, didn't get it done. And the secondary was porous. I mean, Deebo Samuel got 179 yards, and I said it was a key to contain him if we wanted to beat San Francisco. They didn't. So with Devontae Adams, they're going to have to double him somehow, whether it's in the zone or in man, with having a guy not only underneath, but a guy up top every time he runs.
I absolutely agree with that 100%. Dan Davis says, "Smoking Jeremy." What up, Jeremy? Gave you the smoke.
What up, Big Dan Davis? That's one of my favorite Lions fans. He runs a chat that I'm in called Detroit Lions versus Everybody.
Nice.
Okay, that's what's up. Hey,
Dan.
welcome to the show, Dan. All right, Turner C. Burley is what up, brother? That's from my man Big Ferg Lions 509. Okay, Turner C. Burley, he says, hey, I wasn't able to hit the chat for some reason, but Turner C. Burley, that's my guy. He does a very good inspiring us over there on Facebook. So if you like this content, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. All that just helps us get this content to more Lions fans just like yourself. Hey, and for more of us, go over and check out my man Big Ferg over there on Detroit Lions on the Proud.com. My man kills it over there with some great articles. The one he has right now with Easy from Woodward Sports is great. He's a member of the DSA. So go over and check us out over there on Detroit Lions on the Proud.com. And if you want to get yourself one of these nifty kneecap biter shirts, go over to lionsontheproudshop.com and get yourself some Proud Nation gear. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be part of the movement, click the subscribe button. It's free. Free 99 free. And if you need more
free.
It's 50 free cents. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. That's how free it is right here to subscribe to the channel right here on Detroit Lions of the Proud. All right, Brian Smith says, what annoying fact are they going to talk about repeatedly now that they can't say Stafford knows Clayton Kershaw? They're still doing it. I seen it. He's over at the game the other day. He's sitting behind home plate, and they still was like, "Oh, they know each other."
I see a super chat.
The super chat is in the building. My man, the Flintstone himself, Jimbo G. Rob, say he repping that bedrock, baby. He said, "I forgot Dan and company had them playing vanilla, not showing a lot in the first game." I think there may be in some of that first half, but the second half, they had to get out there and get out of that comfort zone and push that ball down the field. I said this before. Don't lose your weapons trying to make sure you have an identity. We know you can run. We know we want the identity to be we can run the ball. But if you lose you can't lose what your other traits you have trying to establish your identity, because you handcuffing yourself being one dimensional, just trying to run the ball all the time. That's just
super chat.
Another super chat. Alex Anzalone guilty of cheating on his wife the 20th time. What? He did a dude was looking into the camera, making sure no one sees him taking plays off. What? He was at Starbucks and Tim Hortons with Jamie Collins.
Yeah,
Jamie Collins.
He's been trained the right way there.
He's been trained the right way to go to Starbucks and Tim Hortons, because I swear that's where I see Jamie Collins is half the damn plays. He's over at Tim Hortons.
Jay was hanging out with Silent Bob way too much.
There you go. All right. Daniel Blackburn says, I'm here to say it, but facing Rodgers after being benched, the Lions 24, the Slackers 27. Okay. All right. So who wins and what will the score of the game be? We'll start it off with the man who just popped back on, my man, Dosa Dean. Oh, he ain't ready yet. All right. We'll go to Val first. Who wins and what's the score?
Okay.
It's going to be 42-10 Packers.
42. Woo.
Oh,
Well,
Y'all
I
know
am
the
for
shit
that.
there,
Again,
but y'all know the shit. That shit the left of itself for that lie she just gave.
All right. Statham Jr., my man, what you got? What's the score? Who wins it? What's the score?
Dang. 41 to
Big
10.
Ant, that's
42 10.
Yeah. Anthony, that's you.
You asking?
No, I said Statham Jr., which is was Anthony. That's Ant.
Hey,
Or we
I
call,
don't-
if you came in the hood, Mr. Anthony, you come around the way, we gonna call you Ant. We ain't call you Anthony. So Ant,
Give
my
it to
man, who wins and what's the score? Oh, can't get him. Is he talking?
Anthony, we can't hear
Sorry,
you.
sorry, I put myself on mute. Apologies.
Okay.
I think it's going to be 30-27 to the Packers, and I'm the most positive person in the world, and I always think that we can win games, but I trust the D-line to stop the run, but I don't trust the secondary to stop Rodgers torching them and keeping them, in their own half. I just think that they're going to burn us too much on plays, and they're going to score points from it. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, he's got some good receivers there. Aaron Rodgers is a really good quarterback, and I don't think the secondary can contain him.
Okay. All right. Big Ant from across the seas. All right, my man. Soul man, what you got, brother? Who wins and what's the score?
Well, of course, I got to go with the Lions on this one. I got them beating the Packers 31-28. Close game, but I think we're going to pull it off. We're going to see some changes this week, and we're going to show them a little bit of what the real Lions are.
Okay, my man's drinking that Kool-Aid with a big straw. He's drinking it with a red vine. All right, those are Dion. What you got, my man? Who wins and what's the score?
I love it. I'm feeling good about this one, man. I felt way more confident about this game than the Niners one. I'm gonna roll with. I'm bouncing between two. I'm gonna roll with. I'll stay on the safe side. 27-24 Lions.
27-24 Lions. All right, well, man. Smoking Jeremy, between your puffs, give me your prediction and what's the score?
Well, again, I'm going to say it depends on which Aaron Rodgers shows up, the one from last week or the one we're used to seeing. If it's the one we're used to seeing, it's going to be a close game because the big money in Vegas is on the Lions, which means they're going to cover. So I see like a 31-28 if that Aaron Rodgers shows up. If he doesn't, it might be bad, and we might see 27-17. Lions winning. So it depends on which Aaron Rodgers you see.
Okay. Thank you for the two answers to that question. PC Payload, my man, what's up? What you got? Who wins and what's the score?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think both teams come off a hard loss. They both got a lot to prove. I think everybody kind of plays angry in this one, so I think it's going to be we'll go 28 Lions, 35 refs.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I'm liking that. All right, my man. You know Logan's the stat man himself. What you got, brother? What's the score and who wins?
I got Lions winning 37-31. I think it's going to be a close game, and I think we come back at the end and get a game-winning drive at the end.
Okay. All right, my man Luke G. You know who it is. Shane. Don't love me like you do. All right, my man. What you got, man? Who wins and what's the score?
I'm going 42-10 Detroit Lions. I just decided to be petty because Vail went down high to
40.
Damn, Luke.
He went exactly opposite of Val.
He isn't drinking Kool-Aid, man.
He drank so much Kool-Aid, he's got Kool-Aid goggles.
He went and bought a purple drink.
No, he's just trying to revenge score me there.
That's all it is, revenge score. But no, I think it's gonna be 31-28 Detroit, and I think that I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. And I don't care which Aaron Rodgers show up. I think the Lions are going to bring something to the table that's not in the wheelhouse of the Packers, and that's the run game.
Okay. All right, my man. You know who it is. The Frenchman of the show, the original one. Mr. Baguette himself, Jim Bordeaux.
I think this is going to be a shootout. I don't think either defense is that great, to be honest. I think they're suspect in the secondary. Aside from the one corner that they have that's really, really good, I don't know. I got it Lions 41, Green Bay 38.
Whoa, 41.
Wow.
That's a high scoring game.
I don't think the defenses are going to be able to stop each other, is what I think.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm looking at this game as well. I'm looking at 40-28 Lions.
Wow. Woo!
28 Lions. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm picking the Lions.
The Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid is flowing strong.
And it's just hate for the Acme people. The Acme Packers. I can't stand those
Somebody
guys.
hooked me up with one of them purple drink IVs, man. What are you guys? Where's the hose at?
Hey, we got a 12-step program here at Detroit Lions of the Proud. It's a hopium recovery. Sometimes we gotta put ourselves in it in time out. So sometimes we gotta go.
We are protesting your hopium recovery. Okay, the hopium is a necessary need. It is very important, and I'm going to let you know. I have already organized a full protest against your opium destroying ways.
All right. So I'm going to turn it back over to Jim for final thoughts.
I want to address it. I want to address a comment that was in the chat real quick from Big West. That said, if the Lions win, Val should wear her Lions jersey. Facts. And I already promised that I would.
Okay.
If the Lions win, I will wear the Iffy jersey on the next Free For All Friday.
Cool.
All
right, well, man, I'm turning it back over to Jim. Jim, go ahead and go ahead for final thoughts.
My final thoughts today is I'm humbled. I'm very, very excited to be on Herman Moore's new platform. I think that it's an honor and a privilege to be representing his name as a legendary Lions receiver. We felt honored to be picked and chosen. And I just want to give a shout out to Herman Moore. I want to give a shout out to Chrissy and their whole organization for picking us, Dosa Dion. I think the ride is going to be incredible. I am still rocking with the DSA, so everybody knows that. I just want everybody to know, it's not a transition thing. But I wanted to thank each and every one of you in the panel, each and every one of you in the chat, and everybody that's watching. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So you used to go around the horn. Val, final thoughts.
Oh, this has been so fun. It's always fun to hang out with everybody on Free For All Friday. And no, I'm not going to start being a Lions fan after y'all win. No, that's not good. But I will be rooting for you. Okay, as long as it's not against my Bears. But
okay.
But man, I mean, even with it's so cool to hang out with all the coolest YouTube Lion podcasters on the internet. And now that we're on this new platform, it's this big, huge virtual tailgating party. I mean, man, we've got contests going on in there. There's everybody's hanging out. Every Lions fan you want to know is in there. So if you haven't got that Lions Nation Unite app, you need to get it today and sign up today, right now, right after the show. Get your butt on there and sign up, and come follow all of us here on the panel because it's an amazing experience.
Okay. All right, my man. We're going to say it like we say it around the way. Etney. So, Etney, what's your final thoughts, my man?
My final thought, I think this week it's all about you guys. Obviously, your achievements in getting where you have, on the new network. You do absolutely deserve to be there. And this moment should be for you this week. So, again, congratulations on it. I absolutely love coming on to your show here. It's great that you have us across from over the pond, because we're great distance away. But fair play to all of you, and then to all Lions fans, hopefully on Monday we cause the upset, and keep believing. I think saw a lot from the team last week. We're going in the right direction. Just stick with the ship, and we're going to get there eventually.
All right. Bruce Barely said we could be your second team, Val. I think we already are. Okay. All right. All right, my man. So brother number one, Andy, what you got, my man? Your final thoughts for today's show.
Yeah, I got to give a huge shout out to you guys as well. Hearing the news, I was so excited to see where you guys are taking this thing. And, it shows that you should be where you're at. So another kudos to you guys for all your hard work. And, quick shout out to you as well, just for all your help with us. We're an up and coming newer podcast. And you guys have been very supportive the whole time. So we appreciate that as well. Taking time out of your busy schedules to help out a fellow podcast is just amazing. And just the support we've had from a bunch of people on this panel, Dion, Luke G shouting out to us on YouTube. I mean, that right there is awesome. So I just want to take the time to say thank you to everyone for all your support as we work to grow our show.
Okay. All right. The next man of the crew for We Are Lions Nation, Logan, my man, what you got with your final thoughts for today?
Yeah, I just want to say congratulations to you guys. You've helped us out a lot through this whole process of becoming a new podcast and getting our name out there. And I just want to thank you again for the opportunity to be on the show.
Hey, no problem. Okay, one of my favorite surprise guests of the week, my man PC Payload, or the artist he focused on, PC Payload. What you got? What's your final thoughts for today's show?
Well, again, just like everybody else said, congratulations. You guys deserve it. Been following most of you guys, and I will be if I'm not already. I found Dion years ago, then Luke G, and it kind of snowballed from there. And I actually didn't find your channel until, I don't know, maybe a year ago. I think I started following you guys, and you guys treat everybody like family, and that's something that's harder as you get bigger. I used to do YouTube, and it became overwhelming. So the amount of work you guys put into it is incredible. All you guys that do it professionally, I guess. So it's just awesome to be on. I'm happy to be here, and anytime I'd love to come back on. So I got nothing to promote for myself. Just happy to be here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Awesome so the newest member of the We Are Lions Nations podcast, you know him. You can talk to him between breaths. My man, Smoking Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? What's your final thoughts for today's show?
Final thoughts. Again, congratulations to you guys. Thank you for all the help you had with us. Thank you, Jim, for pointing us into a direction to become a team with our podcast. I love it. We're having a lot of fun with it. Anyone that wants to join us, our mashup shows tonight.
Yeah, they do a good job over there. We have Lion Nations, and I'm gonna give a shout out to you, Andy and Logan, and looking at you guys and the way you guys are putting your graphics together, the aesthetic pleasure of your show definitely has grown. You look at where you came from and how you are now. You guys are growing leaps and bounds. You guys are on your way. You guys are doing big things over there. We are Lions Nations, and congrats to you on building a great team over there at your podcast. So,
thank you,
young fella himself, our stablemate for Team 84.
Yeah,
you know who he is. He was in the video. You know what I'm saying? He was with that.
I love that, by the way.
That little Marine dude. I won't get into that, but my man, you know who he is. Like I said before, he is the ladies' pet, the men's regret. You ain't seen nothing yet. Jimbo G.
Wait. We gotta get that super
with
chat.
The astonishing $100 super chat. A salute to everything you do in the future. You know what?
Wow.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that, my guy. You know what?
Thank you.
That's crazy, man. That's awesome, Jimbo.
Thank you so much.
I'm losing that beard competition with Jimbo G, man. I shaved it off. He knows what I'm talking about.
All right, my man, Dosa Dion. What's your final thoughts for today's show? I'm just overwhelmed with that super chat. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
No, that's great. I was stepping aside, man. That's awesome. Shout out to the chat as always. They came out like that's awesome. The support's amazing. First off, I love having the new faces on here. I mean, we filled a panel. We filled a panel. That's crazy. That's great. We appreciate you guys coming on to see PC Payload. Like, that's really cool. I was not expecting to see that. And as always, Jim, Kurt, love the show. And hey, I read this stat. I don't know if it's true, but Matt LaFleur has never lost back-to-back regular season games as a head coach until now. So we're gonna make history Monday.
6-0, about to be 6-1.
Yeah, definitely. That's good stuff. And shout out to you for being over there at Lions Nation Unite as well over there, Dion. Not to be, you recognize Dion does a great job. His content over there is amazing. His analysis of the players and what's going on with the roster in Detroit is absolutely amazing. So shout out to you, great young mind. I mean, the kid's only 19 years old, and you're wise beyond your years in the game of football, my man. So keep doing what you're doing over there on your channel.
You do.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right.
I love the show.
Look at this here from Jimbo G. Flintstone Kurt.
We in here, baby. What up, though? All right, my man. All right, we got to turn it over for our big dose of inspiration of the day. My man, Luke G. What you got, my brother?
Hey, as always, man, it's funny when the Detroit Sports Alliance, aka DSA, was created. It was all about getting every possible Detroit Lions YouTuber and person involved, so we can have the biggest community and start to represent across the nation. I wanted us to have a wave of support from each other, and it's growing steadily, piece by piece. So congratulations to all the hard work of everyone on the panel who's getting it done, including you, Val. Okay, including Val. But you know me, I cannot end the show unless we do it on a positive note. Today's positive quote comes from me. Get used to being an oddball. See, there's nothing wrong with you being odd. The fact that people think that you are strange simply means that you are exclusive. It means that they don't have a right to be entitled to your space. That is a good thing. Never find yourself trying to get those to fit around you when they don't have the right shape to be in your circle. You see, when you try to put a triangle in a square, it often seems a little odd in itself. Why create more odd people when you are already special? Just be okay with it and accept who you are. Others will soon after. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you make sure you subscribe to any and everything that's touched by this beautiful panel. Anything Pride Nation, touch it. Make sure you give it all the support and love that you can. Shout out to my man Jimbo G, who's always asking me how's the family. So to you, sir, shout out to you for showing such a big love and support. And I hope the family is doing well. And as always, don't be no chump. Please do y'all research.
Hey, thank you for that. All right, you know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And as always, like the video, share the video, comment. All of these things helps us with this YouTube algorithm. Go over and check out my man, Big Fergus. He does his thing over there on DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com. He writes some good articles for us over there on that platform. Man, get yourself some some Proud Nation gear. You know I'm rocking a kneecap body shirt today. You get your What Up Doe shirts over there. You get your Hulk. I got the Hawkamania shirt. I'm telling you, the Hawkamania shirt is fire. Go over there and get you one on LionsOnTheProwlShop.com. And a big shout out to Team 84. You know who that is. Herman Moore and the crew over there over at Lions Nations Unite. That's the platform we're on now. We're still on our regular platforms, but we're gonna, we rocking that Lions Nation. Like Jim said and Val said, you can get all your content for the Detroit Lions right over there in one app. Like it's a super virtual tailgating experience right there on Lions Nations Unite. So go over there and check it out. It's so much fun. If you get yourself some Lions gear, click the link in the description below and go to fanatics.com. You know, I'm rocking that 2021 sideline gear cap. I got it over there. I always pay myself on, fanatics.com. So click the link below and get yourself some Lions gear. A portion of the proceeds from that go to help us grow the content on this channel. And don't forget, you can play myself in Super Draft, the weekly fantasy game, the daily fantasy game. The link is in the description. The contest is up. The invite is out there. Come and get some. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bust your head over there on Super Draft. So come on, get yourself some on Super Draft if you think you can handle it. You know what I'm saying? And you can play Jim and Val as well. So come on and play the Detroit Lions on the Proud crew in Super Draft daily fantasy for the weekend. All right, so it is Friday. You know how the song goes. It's Friday, then it's Saturday, Sunday. Well, it is the weekend, baby. Monday Night Football. Woo! The show Monday. We'll have the big show previewing the game on Monday. Don't forget to tune in and hang out with us. You know it's going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, same bat time, same bat channel. Whatever you do in life, you know what you got to do, baby. You got to boss up. Ball out and be the best version of you that you can be. For the panel, this is Kurt Steele, and I will holler at you real soon.